Hey, hope you guys are doing well. And now I have always made the videos about what businesses you should set up in Dubai or in UAE. But today's video is definitely not going to be about what business you should be setting up in UAE, but it's going to be opposite. It's going to be about what businesses you should not set up in Dubai, in the UAE, or anywhere else. And I have my reasons for sure. I'm going to explain you why you shouldn't be setting up these businesses in Dubai or in the UAE. So we're going to talk about it one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsan Lifestyle once again. And in this video, I'm going to explain you that why you should never start three businesses. As you must have seen in the thumbnail, that I'm going to talk about three businesses which you should never ever start. So why you should not start these businesses and what are these businesses, I'm going to explain you in this video. So number one, let's talk about the first one. First one is the clothing brand. If you want to start a company, a brand which is related to clothing, you should never be doing that, especially in Dubai. Why? Because the market is already congested. There's so many brands that are already established. For example, talk about Zara, talk about H&M, talk about more luxury brands, right? They already made their space in the market. And in Dubai, then there could be slightly lower category brands also, but they have the existence already from years. Now, if you are to start a new brand today, it's going to take you years to build that name, to reach out to people, to compete with the brands who are there since a very, very long time. And Dubai is a very small place. It's not like a very huge market where you could make your space. Yes, if you want to set up this kind of business, a clothing brand, go to a place where the market is fairly new and where you could create your space, you could create your presence. But for this kind of business, Dubai is not your market for sure. So think before you set up a business that is where you're dealing with clothes, where you're setting up a actual retail store, because that's going to come up with a lot of expenses for you. So think before you do that. However, if you really want to deal with clothing, you could be doing wholesale, you could be doing import and export. That has a lot of provision and scope. So this could be your deal, definitely. If you need any help in setting up that company in Dubai or in UAE, my team is always available for you. You could reach out to my team right here below. You could see the details of my team. You can write to them, maybe WhatsApp, email, and they'll be here to help you. So let's move forward to the second option, which you should never ever start, the business that you should never ever start. I have talked about this before as well in my videos. If you go back and check out some of my videos, you will be able to see that I have talked a lot about restaurants, which is number two. Restaurants business, you should never start. So you might ask me, oh, there are lots of restaurants already and they are doing well, and why shouldn't we start that? So I have my reasons. Number one, people are rigorously and very fast opting out for home food. People want to have more home food, especially in Dubai. I mean, there are now companies where they have centralized kitchens and they make home sort of food, and then they take those boxes and deliver even in your office, right? So that is even affordable, even healthy, and the cost is very low, because you are not actually running a restaurant, you're just running a kitchen. So that's a low cost affair, definitely. Second reason, people are opting for healthy options every day, So when you run a restaurant, obviously if you're only selling healthy product, right, that is going to come at a cost. Plus you have a lot of expenses. So you have to sell other stuff as well. You have to sell the fast food, you have to sell the healthy food. But then the demand for healthy products is increasing, and there are already very well-known brands in the market that are dealing with healthy products, and they specialize in that, right? So if you come up with a new restaurant wherein you are, offering different types of food, right? Maybe you might not succeed. The reason is a restaurant is a very high cost affair. You got to pay your waiters, you got to pay your chef, you got to pay rentals, and a lot more expenses. And the margin of your profit is very less. So that's why in my previous video also I explained very clearly that why you shouldn't be starting a restaurant business, especially in Dubai. The hell lot of restaurants here, and a lot of them fail unless and until it is really not a very well-known name. They are not known for their taste, they are not known for their product. It's very difficult for a restaurant to survive. So that was number 2. We are now, before we end the video, we are moving to the last one, but not the least, that is number 3. So the number 3 in my category is basically day trading, what we call trading. So basically in trading, you shouldn't be missing it out with, or mixing it up with, investing. Investing is something totally different, wherein you put money into any stock. You could put money into any product and wait for it to make money for you, right? But in trading, what you do is you buy a stock, you sell it, right? You buy it in the morning, you sell it in the evening. So majority of day traders, they don't make money from the trading. How they make money is from you. They offer you coaching, that's how they make money. They offer you courses, that's how they make money. So be careful about day trading. Don't lose out your money. Don't listen to those lot of gurus who are available on YouTube and offline as well and lose your money. You're paying them and supporting their lifestyle, but you ain't gonna make any money unless and until you're really confident and you have done it yourself and you have made money out of it. You are good to go. But if you don't have knowledge about it, you're just listening to somebody, you're seeing somebody's lifestyle, never be sure that lifestyle is actually real. It's very easy to show a lot of things on social media and impress people and make them buy your courses. So you got to really be careful if you are getting into day trading and thinking that you're going to really make a lot of money, right? So better than that, focus on investing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here, for watching this video, and for supporting my channel. In case you need to set up any sort of business in Dubai, here is a very, very easy process that we set up for you. You can go to bellbottomdubai.com and you will get the cost calculator right there. You can put in your details and you will get a quotation or the pricing of any sort of business that you want to set up in Dubai or in UAE. We made it really easy for you. You don't have to actually worry about how much is what business is going to cost you. So this way, go to bellbottomdubai.com now and put in some details and you will have the pricing of your business. If you need any more help, as I said earlier, the details of my team are right here. If you want to talk to me personally, you want to ask any questions, I'm available for you. You can reach out to me on my Instagram, which is right here, Asif_war, or you can write to me on my email, which is asifwar2012@gmail.com, which is given right here, and I will answer any questions that you may have. So do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and do like and share. That is your support for me to reach out the right people. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great time. Ciao.